All right, guys, so another very important thing, if we leave this component out, you can completely screw up your running pattern, your gait cycle. So we need to understand that the upper body needs to stay very silent. When I say silent, doesn't mean that you're completely still, because we have to get rotation through the shoulders, and we have to get opposing rotation in the shoulders to the hips, so that way we can create locomotion, right? So my hips can kind of drag behind me and move with my shoulder girdle. So I don't want to stay too tight or I won't be able to do that, but if I move too much and I cross my midline, now if you imagine a line bisecting you in half, and I go cross that midline, essentially what happens is I throw my body off course, and now I have to make minor corrections to get back on course, thus resulting in like fatigue in the hip stabilizers and things like that. So what I'm talking about is when you're moving, you should stay right here in midline, right? Hands are nice and relaxed, arms are at 90 degrees, and you're kind of just going along for the ride, but we're not getting these huge kind of cross-body movements, right? So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you.
All right, here we go. I got you set up in super slow-mo so you can really see what's going on here. But what I want you to notice is the minimal amount of trunk rotation in relation to my hips. Notice how my hips aren't doing the huge rotation like we talked about where my hands are crossing midline. Therefore, my feet are landing exactly where they should be, which is directly underneath the hips with just enough rotation to create good locomotion. So that's what you should be doing. Now let's go ahead and move into what you should not be doing. All right, here we are, super slow-mo, what you should not be doing. First thing you're going to notice is this massive swing across midline. Obviously, I'm exaggerating it just a little bit for you guys here so you can see what happens from a structural and movement standpoint, where you can see where my shoulders are moving way off to one side, which is forcing me to overcorrect and have to push off laterally, right to left, left to right, like an ice skater rather than a runner. So, moral of the story here, guys, is do not cross your midline with your hands when you are running.